Today we're playing Black Ops 3 Zombies but on the Steam Deck. I've been using the Steam Deck for a while now and I absolutely love this thing. I can play games literally wherever I want and it runs Black Ops 3 Zombies, which is insane. I've been using this in bed, just chilling on the couch, and anyway, let's play some CoD Zombies on the Steam Deck. Okay, so we're on the Steam Deck, so what you guys see is going to be a little bit different. But anyways, we're playing at 90 frames per second right now on the deck. You guys are going to get, obviously, the deck cam. This is Black Ops 3 Zombies on the Steam Deck. Now, I am connected to my monitor, but I'm going to be using the Steam Deck screen for this, obviously. And we're just going to be playing a little bit of Kino, and we're going to be seeing how far we can get using the deck. This is very playable. Like, it's very smooth. I would even say it is better than the PlayStation 4 version of the game because that is locked at 30, I believe, and no one wants to play on 30 frames. It's just the fact that you can even play CoD Zombies on such a small device is quite insane to me, not gonna lie. I remember when I first bought the Steam Deck, I had a friend of mine who originally owned one. He plays CoD Zombies on it as well. And I was genuinely just curious. I was like, wow, that small thing can play CoD Zombies. So that's kind of, it was kind of unbelievable, but here we are. I'm not sure about the setup, by the way. I'm currently using my vlogging camera for this. I got it on a tripod currently. But yeah, to be honest, this whole video is it's not even about the deck, bro. It's actually about I'm secretly jacked. We're gonna see how high we get. We're on round 3 right now. It's starting to get pretty going. Playing on the Steam Deck screen, by the way, this is an OLED screen as well, and I got some little fancy grips on it, as you can probably notice. I bought these grips on, I think I bought them on Amazon and they were like $15. It's just like little aesthetics. I don't know. I thought they were cool. I'm not really a fan of the Steam Deck thumb grips that were originally on, but I mean, they're all right, but I just like the thumb grips. They look cool too. They got the little skulls on them. Aside from that though, playing on the deck doesn't get better than this. It's a very big device. Like, it's pretty big. It's pretty bulky, but oh, I am nearly dead, by the way. That's not good. But it's very comfortable in the hand. I found myself when I was playing like in bed. To be honest, that's where I mainly use this because, look, if I'm being real, if I'm going to be playing at my desk, I have a gaming PC or a console, I will probably use that instead of using the deck. But this is not bad. This is not bad at all. But there's nothing wrong about using it as a PC as well. It is Linux. So if you have like work and stuff, which is based on Linux, you can definitely use this, and it's very portable. I would probably compare it to something like a Nintendo Switch, either the OLED or the LCD. If you want to compare on the screen sizes, I think even the screen protectors, if you were going to get a screen protector, which obviously I would recommend getting a screen protector on like any device, you can definitely, you can use a Nintendo Switch screen protector and it would be about the same size. So you wouldn't really be missing out on much. Obviously, you would only have one of those if you have a Nintendo Switch. Definitely not the new one though. The new Switch is definitely bigger. Oh, it's getting a bit crowded in here. I should probably buy the door. It's round 5. I just realized I'm gonna buy the door. We might get MP40 here. But yeah, this is fun. It really brings me back to enjoying gaming. I don't know what it is with these handheld devices. I feel like it's a different experience when you play on a handheld. It's immersive, but it's not. Okay, I nearly died there. That would have been kind of embarrassing. But yeah, there's no delay or anything. It's playing natively, and I mean, you can see it from the gameplay itself that it's very smooth. I mean, I'm recording in 60 frames per second and we're getting stable 90, which that's as high as the Steam Deck will go. Also, I've been kind of grinding out the videos currently. If you have been enjoying the content, it would mean a lot to me if you guys could like the video. It helps with the algorithm and stuff, and also obviously subscribing to the channel helps a lot. Okay, we are just going off right now. It's currently round 7 and I'm feeling pretty comfortable. The controller, like the way how the controller is on the Steam Deck, if anyone was wondering, it's very similar to a Xbox controller layout, not really a PlayStation. So if you are familiar with, okay, I nearly just died there. That would have been embarrassing. If you are familiar with an Xbox controller layout, it is very similar. Okay. Oh my God. What is going on right now? I'm trying to talk, game. Please. Okay, we're good. No, wait. Oh my god. Nearly got stuck on that zombie. That would have been embarrassing. We're gonna start buying some of these doors. But yeah, anyways, as I was trying to say before a zombie rudely interrupted me, an Xbox controller is the very similar layout. There's also back buttons on this as well. I think there's 4 back paddles, which you don't really see with controllers nowadays, back paddles. I know it's becoming more of a normal thing on like pro controllers, but the fact that this handheld has back paddles, kind of insane, not gonna lie. What do we get? We got unquenchable. I don't really know what this gobblegum can buy an extra perk. Okay, that is actually a really good gobblegum. I'm gonna buy this. Now, I could turn on the power. I haven't seen the box. It could be in the middle. I got a feeling it's gonna be in that really bad room. Oh, don't tell me it is. I was kind of hoping that it wasn't in one of those rooms. We're gonna buy Jug. Hopefully, we're gonna be all right. But yeah, I don't really think we're getting any frame drops at all on this. The really good thing about this is not only does it run really smoothly, is like the portability's sake, you can take this literally anywhere. You could take it on a flight, you could take it, you know, on the bus, you could take it in the car. Okay, and I'm out of ammo, that's not good. But yeah, there's literally endless amount of stuff you can do, and obviously it being a Steam device, you can play your whole Steam library, which some games obviously aren't gonna run on the Steam Deck. I mean, I wouldn't really expect playing Cyberpunk or like anything like a brand new AAA game on the Steam Deck and expect it to run well. I think this device came out like 4 years ago, so it's 4-year-old hardware pretty much. So anything that's new could run it. Maybe you would obviously have to check if it is Steam Deck verified. I know some games, I mean like this game for example is, I don't think it's that demanding, but it does look great. It's a good graphical game and it runs very good. So if you enjoy playing Call of Duty Zombies and let's say you want to play Black Ops 1, you want to play Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 especially, which we're playing right now, it will run really fine. So if you are looking to buy a Steam Deck for that, this is probably what I would get. They're obviously a bit on the expensive side, they're a bit pricey, but if I'm being honest, I mean, something like a small device like this, the same size of a Nintendo Switch, and you can play your Steam games, pretty worth it to me. I don't know. A lot of people really buy one of these to play backlogs, so like indie games. So if you're a big indie game player, you would probably enjoy this. Another thing which also you can do with the Steam Deck is remote play. So there's always going to be the argument of if you have a really good gaming PC, something like this handheld is useless. I mean, come on, it's 4-year-old hardware. You probably don't think you need it. The reality is streaming has become really popular nowadays, especially cloud streaming. Literally Xbox is doing it with Game Pass, and you know, PlayStation is also doing it. PlayStation's doing it with the new PlayStation Portal as well. How I see it is if you have a really good PC, you can literally use remote play, and remote play is pretty much streaming from your main PC and then taking that to the handheld screen. So, and also another thing when you do that is battery life is also going to be really good because you're not using the Steam Deck's hardware, you're using your PC's hardware. So literally this can be an actual mini handheld powered by your like RTX 4090 gaming PC, which is just absolutely amazing how that works. So as I mentioned before with Cyberpunk not really running, it's just an example for a game, you can technically play Cyberpunk still. You can run it on your main PC and use your handheld, and literally you can have ultra graphics, smooth performance on a handheld with really good battery life, as long as your gaming PC is good enough for that. So there's a lot of use cases for the Steam Deck, which makes it a really good device to recommend to someone who might be looking for a handheld compared to something like an LIX, which is the Asus alternative. The thing about the LIX, it's a much smaller screen, and I feel like if you know how a Nintendo Switch looks like, I know I keep using that as a reference because it's just a thing that I know a lot of people have. The LIX is like a couple inches smaller. I feel like this screen is already pretty small, so I don't really see why anyone would want a LIX just because the screen's too small. I'm getting older now, right? I'm young still. I'm turning 21. I'm young, okay? But my eyesight is gonna just get worse over the years. And I feel like bigger screens are just the way to go. Regardless, so we're at round 10 right now. We're actually doing really well. I don't really know what round we're gonna get to. We might actually, I mean, we could go for like a pretty high round here. I'm not really worried right now. I mean, we're kind of chilling. Another thing about this is since you're using controller, we have like the dead shot perk. So when I aim in, it's kind of like auto aiming for me. So we basically have dead shot, but on controller. Got a cheeky aimbot. Another thing to note, just going into charging, because I know that some people might be curious on the charge times, especially on a handheld. You obviously want something that you can just pick up on the go. Charging this device is actually really good. You can probably go from like a complete dead battery to like 100% and maybe in like an hour or two, if you leave it on charge. Another thing I also want to get out is custom maps. So a thing I do on my channel is I play zombies custom maps. Since this is a Steam device and uses your Steam library, you can actually play custom maps as well on this, which is pretty freaking great. So you're not just locked to offline play, you have access to your whole Steam library. You can talk to friends. Look, for example, I press Steam. I got my whole Steam library here. So I can go to my friends in chat, and then I basically have my whole library just here. So I can talk to my friends. If you have any friends, you can invite them to your game. You can chat with them. And then you just go straight back into your game like nothing. If I had this type of thing when I was a kid, the Nintendo DS would be nothing to me. I'm gonna be real. I've had a lot of handhelds. I've had a PlayStation Portable. I've had a PS Vita. I've had a Wii U. I have obviously the Nintendo Switch. I mean, I've had the DS as well. But anyways, if I had something like this when I was growing up, a Steam Deck, I would be absolutely thrilled. This would have made me really excited. Now, the issue with the Steam Deck though, so the Steam Deck's not perfect. There is some little issues I have with it, and it's not related to CoD Zombies. So before you even like say, oh no, Steam Deck bad, okay, because of this, if all you intend to do is play Call of Duty Zombies on this thing, literally not a problem at all. What I'm about to say is completely irrelevant. Oh my god, I'm cornered. Oh my god, I was trying to talk and rant about the problems of the Steam Deck, and I got cornered. Oh no. Let's go get perks. All right, let me get quick revive, because that seems to be the most important. Anyways, what I was about to say is anti-cheats. So there is some games that have like anti-cheats. Like let's say, for example, if you play Valorant. Now, if you watch my channel, you probably don't actually play Valorant, since this is mainly a Call of Duty Zombies channel. And Fortnite, apparently. Fortnite won't also run on the Steam Deck. I'm sorry to break it to you. If you were wanting to play Fortnite on the Steam Deck, it will not run. And the reason why it won't run is because of anti-cheats. So since the Steam Deck uses Linux is anti-cheats don't really support Linux. So if you were planning on playing any game that has a anti-cheat that's not supported by Linux, it won't work. So games like Valorant, Fortnite, Battlefield, those games aren't going to work on the Steam Deck. So if those are the type of games which you were planning on playing on the Steam Deck, especially with Battlefield 6 coming out soon, and you thought you would pick this handheld up, it's not gonna work. Another thing that's not gonna work is Xbox Game Pass. It is a Steam Deck. So when you think of a Steam Deck, you think of Steam games. This is not a Windows handheld, okay? There's no Windows, it's Linux. Xbox Game Pass, it being a Windows software, it's not gonna work. Now, what you could do is if you really wanted to get into the nitty gritty, you could download Windows on this. I feel like that kind of ruins the idea of the Steam Deck. I feel like if you want Windows, you'd buy an LIX, which is the ROG handheld, and that comes with Windows. If you wanted Windows, I feel like the Steam Deck is great, but it's made for Steam. It has Steam OS on it, which is like Valve's own operating system, and I feel like that's all you need. Now, also, I have no ammo right now. I'm genuinely cooked. Oh god. Okay. What to do? I don't even know where the box is, by the way. Is it outside? I think it's outside. I'm like genuinely lost. I don't know where the box is. Oh, that's not good. Let's chill for a second, yeah? Okay. Let's not get into the nitty gritty. All right. Where's the box? It's outside. No, wait. Is it outside or is it in that one room? Also, why did I buy that? Now I can't afford the box. What am I doing? That wasn't very smart at all. Now I'm poor and I'm forced to train on the Steam Deck, which, by the way, that was absolutely beautiful. Okay. I take everything back. That was not good at all. I literally just lost all my perks, by the way, from that decision. That was not smart at all. Again, I still kind of... Okay, I'm literally 10 points away. I just want to hit the box. I literally just want to hit the box. Please. Oh my god. What did I even get? Oh my god, I thought I got a teddy bear. I was about to lose it. Okay, AK-74U. I'll take it. Okay, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm not used to playing on a controller. Oh my god, is that a nuke? I kind of want it, but at the same time, I don't really want it. Oh my god. Okay. No, I think I'm cooked. And I'm dead. Ah, man. I tried to go up for the nuke. Oh, well. I just wanted to show the frames off a little bit better. But anyways, we're playing on Revelations and we're getting a 90 FPS. Now, what you can do is you can actually use a performance overlay. Now, you won't see it on OBS, but I'm getting a stable 90 frames per second. I'm not sure if I can get on the camera. Okay, I am failing to get this on the cam. Is a stable 90 frames on Revelations, which is by far probably the most intense graphically map on the Steam Deck, which you can possibly play. You can throw any map at this Steam Deck and it will run literally fine. Now, mind you, I'm at 20% battery right now and I'm getting about 40 minutes left on charge. That is really good battery life. Now, I'm not really sure. I couldn't tell you if the battery life is accurate or not. I'm going to assume that it's an accurate measure for the battery life. It could be significantly less, but that's what it's saying. Okay. And I literally just have to go by what it's saying. I did mention before that custom maps work. So I do actually have a few custom maps downloaded already on my Steam Deck. So what happens pretty much when you subscribe to custom maps on the Steam Workshop on your PC, if you are logged into the same Steam account, it will basically transfer over. I will have all my custom maps, which are on my PC on the deck. Now, obviously, like storage constraints, just, you know, make sure you don't go over. We're going to be playing, we'll play a popular one. We'll play Call of the Dead. So Call of the Dead is a custom map remake of the original map from Black Ops 1. Now, Call of the Dead's a pretty intense map. There is a lot of stuff going on. And we'll just see how it runs. And we're getting 90 right now. Boom, stable 90 FPS. And it looks amazing. I know, like I can show you guys. Right? This is a 1080p webcam. My Osmo Pocket 3 is outputting in 1080p and it looks so good. And literally no frame drops at all. We're getting stable 90, which again, that is capped. The Steam Deck will not go any higher than 90 FPS. I mean, technically it will, but it's a 90 Hz screen. So it's just diminishing returns. And we're playing custom maps. Now, of course, online works fine. So you can get a friend in here and the game literally runs perfectly. That's been playing on the Steam Deck, Black Ops 3 Zombies, custom maps, Kino works, Revelations work, literally anything you throw at this will work. You'll get max FPS. Game looks great. What more could you ask for? I'm going to end the video here. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. But anyways, see you guys in the next one. Peace.